Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Made with Love, our Facebook Live to dive deeper into our daily principle. I'm just feeling so grounded right now as we get ready to chat a little bit about today's principle. So, interesting, I would use the word I'm feeling grounded about diving deeper into today's principle, which is called movement. Okay. So let's just think about that for a moment. Is grounding an activity? Is it an action? Is it a being? Is it a movement? Is grounding in, finding our center, honing in, feeling our silence, maybe our quiet space, attuning, connecting. Is that movement? So let's just think about that for a moment. Let's think about that in the now. Let's go ahead and close our eyes. And as we exhale, let's begin to soften and melt and peel back some of the layers that may be on the surface of our reality right now. Slowly breathe into the center of your heart. And as you feel that energy connect to your heart, allow any energy that is holding, that is tense, that is resistant, any thoughts that are moving by, just let them pass. And any energy that is coming up in this moment, other than centering, just give permission to release. Allow every breath you receive, offer you space to become more and more centered within your heart. Every exhale, release and let go of energy that no longer serves you. And only focus on the energy needed to center, to anchor, to ground in to your heart. And as we hold space here, dwell, expand, align, brighten, clarify. Breathe in. And slowly breathe out and open your eyes. Become more and more of this world. Hello, Daniel. Hello, Morgan. Welcome. So let me ask that question again. Is there movement in grounding? Is there movement in finding your center? Is there movement in being? Okay. We just went through a nice guided meditation. In that guide, we felt the change as we moved from having our eyes open to shut. And then we transitioned into different chemistry as we released some of the energies that we didn't need and focused more and more on the one in which we desired to achieve. We may not have been physically moving, but energetically, we completely transformed. Hmm. So that's our contemplation for today. The action of being and how that provides us intentional purpose that feeds our purpose for higher levels of being. Now, without making this complicated, stay simple with me. Squeeze your fists. Okay? Squeeze your fists good and tight. Make a lot of tension in your body. Squeeze, squeeze, tensen up, tighten up every part of your body that you can think of squeezing and tensioning. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Now hold that tension. Hold that tension. And now slowly let it go. Let it go. Can you feel that energy change? Can you feel it get simpler, softer, easier? Yeah. Relax, relax into it more. Feel the energy fall off your shoulders like raindrops. Feel the softness and the weight of your body like a feather now. And allow your focus to come from the place within your heart that feels. And allow those feelings to emulate the vibration of love. Practice it. Take a deep breath in and slowly exhale, delivering yourself right to that place. Notice how quickly we can get there. When we stop exerting energy that's taking up space and we start moving energy with intention. You'll learn that you need less and less of it, so you're working smarter and not harder. And now, think of the possibilities of how you can use that honed energy to transform different components in your life from one energy to another. Perhaps taking your day here and now and having an inactive part of your day and transforming it into an active part of your day. So going from inactive to active. What's the first form that we think of? Sleep, right? We go from sleeping at night, hopefully, to waking up, and we change our state of minds. We change our state of activity and physicality, right? And energetically move different. Now, does that mean that while you're sleeping, there is no movement? There is no energy exchange? Of course there is. When that stops, we die. So, to understand that we're constantly moving, we are constantly moving, and to know that we can move unconsciously asleep without thought, without direction, or we can move deliberately with intention that feeds what our purpose is. So now that's the question of the hour. What is your purpose and how can you move with intent in that direction so that you can not only be wanting that energy to be in that direction, right? But you can become the energy in that direction. So think about that one. What is it that you want? Let's give a very superficial example. I want to go have something to eat. I'm hungry, right? So in order for me to move with intention, I'd have to put some thought into it. Now, here's the difference between having the thought and not. Moving with intention, consciously in deliberance, or not. Maybe I don't acknowledge that I'm hungry and I continue to work through and continue to do whatever I'm doing. Maybe I do acknowledge I'm hungry and I go downstairs and I open the refrigerator. And because I have no direction and no intention, I look, but to me, I see that nothing is there. And so I'm hungry. And I've now created a situation with no intention and I haven't changed and achieved that desired outcome, which was I'm hungry, I want to eat, I'm going to get something to eat, I'm going to feed myself and not feel hungry anymore, right? But now let's take that apart and think, if I direct my mind right now with intention and I use my energy with the goal and the purpose of feeding my vessel with Earth's medicine that's going to give me high vibrations, focus, energy, fuel to get me into and moving through the next activity or the next space in which I hold in the now. Then, when I go to that refrigerator, I have some purpose and I'm looking specifically for things to give me those results. I want energy. I'm going to go look for foods that are a natural source of energy. Okay. And that is a really simple example of how we can use our brain and navigate how we get from point A to point B, but stay in the now with it and allow those thoughts to have massive purpose and intention that create significant movement in the direction we want to go so that once we get there, we're able to continue to sustain and maintain the energy needed to continually fuel ourselves with redirected, uplifted movement and attention to the details of what we're defining in purpose. And it's all from our energy. Now, as easy as we can do that on purpose with those attentions, we can also, if we don't watch the behavior of our mind and the movement in which we're creating from that energy, we can also go the opposite way. We can acknowledge that we're hungry, go to the refrigerator, grab something quickly, and actually eat it and not even taste it or realize why we're eating it. We just go through the motions, and sometimes we'll go through motions that we've done before, not because it necessarily feels good, but because it's comfortable. It's comfortable. So there's another way that we regulate movement and activity for the sake of being, not because we're intentionally creating the purpose of being. Movement. How do you move? What are you moving? And where are you going? Movement. Take some time today and observe your movement. Notice how you move. And what's behind and in front of those actions? What is your driving source? What's your why? And what's your goal? Movement. What's moving you today? That's it. Take that one to bed tonight and let's see what you move as you wake tomorrow. Have a good day, everyone. Peace.